All right, guys, welcome to a live broadcast from the train room. If y'all can hear me, let me know you can hear me real well because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. I'm going to talk all the switching moves. I'm not going to do a card count, but I'm going to explain what I'm going to be doing. Okay. So as you can see right now, I'm pulling the track 2 because there are spot cards in track 2 that I need to pull out and set out for right now. So, like I said, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up or something. These 2 cards here are 2 of my spot cards. So we're going to set those cards out for now. Set these 2 cards out to the main. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Seth. Can y'all hear me? All right, there's about 2 spot cards right there. The next two cars are these two BNSFs that's right on top on the lower of the that UP. Those go over to the Mariani. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set those back in on the top. Actually, yeah, I'm going to set those back for now. Okay, great. Thanks. Anytime. That's what I'm here to do. Help everybody if I can. You are so welcome. This UP is my next spot car with a KCS. So we're going to shove in the clear and put this case UP up here. Hey, Nancy. All right, Nancy. Thanks for coming, dear. Now this PPRX car is another one of our spot cars that goes to the auto track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this car and set it right. I can't set it in there. This is when I don't have room. So I'm going to set it right over here on top of these cars. And then I'll block it accordingly in a minute. Always remember, if you don't have the room, you got to make room. And if you don't still have enough room, try your best. Because this track is full. Here's our other spot car as well. And here's our other spot car. So this spot car, and this spot car. These two go together. This one goes with that black and white one down there on the back, on the very end, that goes to NAPCO. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make some magic happen. I don't know how I'm gonna make this happen, but it's gonna happen. So this is the bottom card that goes with the other two cards that go on the inside over to the other resin plant. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come off of here. Grab our other STAX card that goes with this card. Come back, grab those cards, set these cards on the bottom, and then I pretty much will block those cards. I know this is sounding a little confusing, but in a minute y'all see the outcome. All right, we got our two STAX cards together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set those cards on the bottom. All right, I'm gonna try to block this train a little bit because we got like 9 or 12 cars that's gonna be on this train. So I gotta start blocking this and start sending these cars out some kind of way. All right. So the first thing is I'm gonna take these 2 cars and set them on the bottom of these 2 cars because that's how they're gonna be set over here at the resin plant. All right, we line the switch. All right, now I'm gonna set these out on the main. Hey Randall, how you doing, man? I hope you had a wonderful day at work, because I did too, somewhat. They didn't keep you busy very much, did they? All right. The next thing I got to do is I got to get this UP and that KCS together, and then set it on the bottom, on the top of those tank cars. So what I'm going to do is cherry pick this a little. Like I said, I'm going to cherry pick my cars and set that KCS here, and then come back and get this UP and set it on top. And I'm just going to shove just enough to clear the switch. So I can take this car, take, take this car and set it over there. I don't have to shove the train all the way to the limit. All right. Now that we got the car, then we need to drag this train up. Oh, man, wow. Oh, man, they got a brand new SD78H tier 4 over here on the mold track, uh, and it's been there for a week. It's just sitting there, a brand new one. I don't know if there's something wrong with it, but it's been sitting there for a week. Now, what I got to do now is take these two cars, make the join, set these cars over here, and split them between the 10 cars and hoppers for that move. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry. All right, we almost got this thing done. It's a matter of blocking this train correctly. And sometimes when you don't have the room, you got to make room. It has its ways of, being. wasn't so bad. It took me, what, 30 minutes, which is pretty much prototypical. Some guys take longer than that. But I always remember it's the most important in their cars. They just show you going to the companies and switching out the companies. That's half of the work. Companies and switch them out. Then take those cars and set them to an outbound track. So they'll be outbound for the next train to come. So I always tell everybody, if you're going to do a video, do it correctly and do it right and do the whole thing. If you have to split it up, that's fine. But that doesn't make any sense to just only show half of the job when you need to show the full job. All right, we're going to show these cars in the clear. This train is done. Now we have to get the other train. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes the best thing you can do is refresh. All right, now we're going to do the outside main cars. Where that BNSF down there is going to pick up those cars and switch those trains out. So we got 2 jobs, but 1 train. All right. Here's our 1 PPRX card that we need to grab. I'm going to cherry pick these cars. Be mindful, everything is coming out of track 2 anyway. Our next PPRX car is here. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. We're gonna shove these cars in the clear and grab those cars. And we're just gonna shove just enough in the clear to get the car. Our next car is this car here. All right, now we gotta drag the train out and get our next spot cars, which are for the cars from NAVCO. The TILX car and that black and white DPRX car is the next cars to hit. It's the next blocking. Next cars for blocking. Followed by these two BNSF cars. Oh, All right, now we're going to do our last and final moves. Pick up the BNSF cards. All right, this is pretty much going to do it. I'm going to shove the train back in to track 2, shut it down, and that's going to conclude this segment. Later on, I'll be on Facebook where I'll do the other part, spotting and dropping the companies. So if you want to stay tuned to my Jack Jack Trains on Facebook, please feel free. But that's where I'll be, okay? So until then, I want to thank you all for coming. Uh, it's been fun. I'm going to get back into the swing of doing some switching. Um, and I don't care if someone is on or not. I'm going to do this every night like I used to. Um, so if someone is on and they're doing a podcast, let them do their podcast. But from now on, I'm going to get, like I said, I'm going to get back to doing what I been doing since for the past 4 years. And that's coming on and enjoying myself, no matter who's on. If you want to come to my live streams, that's fine. I don't care. That's your option, your privilege, and your right. But at the end of the day, that doesn't give people the right to say you're not allowed to be on because someone else is on. It doesn't say that nowhere in YouTube does it says that. And if someone is coercing someone not to go to someone else's page based on someone else, I enjoy myself on YouTube and on Facebook, whatever I want to do. If someone else is on, let them be on. Nowhere it says I have to be off because someone else is on. This is not a dictatorship on YouTube. It's not a bullshit on YouTube. If someone else want to be on, let them be on. They have that right. And if they don't like it, you don't have to come. That's fine. I only see 2 or 3 people in here. That's fine. No biggie. I ain't gonna shed a tear. So whoever's going and saying bullshit like don't go to his page because he's on when someone else is on, if I find out that you are coercing someone else to do that, and be mindful, I'm not in monetization. I don't care about the money. I got a job. I make good money to take care of whatever I want to get. Y'all can see that. But if I find out someone is coercing someone else not to go to somebody's page because they're on, I guarantee you, and I promise you, I will report it to YouTube and have their monetization taken away because it's in the rules. You cannot do that. All right. So I'm going to leave this video up for everybody to hear this at the end of this video, because I don't like that. And I think that's wrong and it's cruel. So if I find out, and trust me, if I find out that someone is coercing someone not to go to their page because someone is on, they're going to lose their monetization. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming, and y'all take care. All right.